A very good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Myself, Professor Rakesh Patil from the Department of Civil Engineering, KLS VDIT Haldar. Today, we are going to discuss the class Igneous Rock. Igneous rock is nothing but it's a fired rock or a primary rock which are available inside the earth crust or a earth surface. As we have discussed in previous classes, igneous may differs in two ways. It may be intrusive igneous rock and extrusive igneous rocks. As a civil engineer, you are supposed to understand what is the importance of the intrusive rock and extrusive rock. For the construction, there will be having a different properties only. For intrusive rock, they will be having a different properties, whereas for the extrusive rock, they will be having some different properties only. When it comes to the intrusive rock, they are present inside the earth crust and forms inside the earth crust and deposited also inside the earth crust. And basically, those rocks are bright in color, light in color, and the mineral compositions are maximum in that particular region. If you compare intrusive rocks with extrusive rocks are highly compacted and darker in color. Why those are darker in color? Because those are come when the cooling of a lava is there. That time those are come in a contact with the atmosphere. So that's why extrusive rocks are dark in color. Intrusive rocks are light in color. Inside the earth crust there will be no presence of atmosphere. That's why this whatever the intrusive rocks are, whenever those forms in a lighter color or a brighter color. Now, as a civil engineer, you are supposed to understand what type of intrusive rocks are helpful for the in what type of construction. As the intrusive rocks, extrusive rocks, those extrusive rocks are where those are helpful for the construction. Okay. Now, rock is defined as it's the aggregation of two or more than two minerals. In previous classes, we have discussed what is a mineral. Mineral is a single substance, whereas rock is a aggregation of the minerals. Understanding? Rock is the aggregation of two or more than two minerals, whereas mineral is a single substance which is inorganic substance. Okay, whereas rock is when you have two or more than two mineral aggregated at the one place, then it forms a new type of rock. So difference between magma and lava is, if magma is present inside the earth crust, okay, then it is called as intrusive rocks. Here only magma cools down, solidified, and give rise to a new type of rock. When this same magma comes out on the surface, then it forms a new type of rock that is called as extrusive rocks. Extrusive rocks are dark in color because those are come in a contact with the atmosphere, whereas magma intrusive rocks are light in color because they don't come in a contact with the atmosphere. The best example for intrusive rock is granite, and for the extrusive rock, basalt. Okay. Now, granite are used in a construction field for the foundation, whereas the basalt rocks are used for the construction of the roads or aggregates. I hope all of you know that what is the aggregates. For the concrete purpose, whatever the aggregates we use, those are all basalt rocks. They have different properties, and granite also have some different properties. And you can ask me one question: why don't we use this? Why don't we use this basalt rock as a foundation purpose? No, because it is not recommended, and the strength wise, when magma solidified, it gives a very good type of strength because of the rich presence of minerals. When the lava cools down, that is extrusive rocks, that time the absence of the strong minerals will not be there. That's why the basalt will not be used for the foundation purpose. The granite will be used for the foundation purpose. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, rocks are classified into three major groups, that is igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock. In today's class, we are going to discuss the igneous rocks. If time permits, we are going to discuss the sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Igneous rocks is the primary rocks which give rise to a sedimentary rock as well as metamorphic rocks. Whenever magma or lava forms, the igneous rocks forms there. From the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks may occur or a metamorphic may rocks occurs. Okay, you can see in this picture a hot gaseous material is there, molten material is there, that is lava. It is on the surface. When it cools down, it gives rise to a one darker material that is called as basalt rock. I call it as a cooling of a lava. Why I call it as a cooling of a lava? Because it's happening on the earth surface. It's not happening inside the earth crust. I can't show you those pictures here because they are forming inside the earth crust. As animated picture, I can show you in this diagram. You can see in this diagram, when magma cools down inside the earth crust, then it gives rise to a granite rock. If the same magma comes outside the earth crust and forms and cools down or solidifies, then it is called as extrusive igneous rock or a basalt rock. Is it clear? Intrusive and extrusive?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, here there are some examples. You can see how basalt is look like. Is this slide visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Basalt, can you see the basalt?
Yes, sir.
Yes. As I
Yes,
told
sir.
you, basalt is the extrusive igneous rock and granite is the intrusive igneous rock. Gabbro, granite, both are same only. Okay. For the example, I am taking the gabbro means it's nothing but it's a granite only. You can see the granite. It is in a light color, and you can see the color patches there. Different color patches there. Can you see this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. But in basalt, can you see that?
No, sir.
It is because it is a dark in color. Why it is dark in color? Because it is in contact with the atmosphere. Okay. When a rich hot gaseous material come in a contact with the atmosphere, means or else oxygen, then automatically the material will be darker one. It's a chemistry. Okay. But when it comes to the
Okay, sir.
intrusive igneous rocks, like example granite, those are in a light color because there will be no presence of oxygens. Okay, is it clear this concept?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you can see in this granite or gabbro, there are some color patches are there, black, white. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, those are nothing but it's a minerals. What is the definition of a rock? It's nothing but it's an aggregation of a two or a more than two minerals. Okay, can you see this color patches here? Color patches are nothing but it's some minerals. Okay, here also some of the minerals are there, but those are not visible due to the formation of the rocks. Yes, can you see this slide, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, this is how the magma makes a path to reach the surface. It's a magma chamber. You can see the magma chamber. Then you can see the paths. Can you see these paths? how this magma is traveling?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What happens when the magma starts traveling from the subsurface to surface? It makes another new channels there or a new paths there. Those paths are called as primary paths, or you can call it as a younger rocks. What happens if you have a younger rocks in the deposition of a older rocks? It's a very challenging activity for the civil engineers. How it will be challenge for the civil engineers? Because when you go for the construction of a tunnels or a bridges or a subsurface construction, that time these rocks may upset your construction projects. How this will affect your construction projects? Because the movement will be there. This magma chambers movement will be there. Say for example, if you have one chamber in your construction areas, okay, that time what will happen? It is called as primary path or a primary rocks. When these primary rocks are there, that means it will be stronger than your older rock. So obviously what will happen? Whenever this older rocks displaced or a younger rock displaced in that particular region, whatever you will construct on that particular area, that time what will happen? It may end with a collapsation. You can see here laccolith is there. Can you see the laccolith?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What will happen if sudden vibration? In last class we are discussing about earthquake, right? If something
Yes, sir.
changes in magma chamber, that may leads to the displacement in the this particular region, that is laccolith region. Understanding? All of you
Yes,
understanding?
sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are not understanding, you can ask me a question. We can wait. Any questions?
Slide is not visible, sir.
Slide is visible to all. I don't know how it is not visible to you. In that intrusive igneous rock, we have a different forms like a sill, dike, laccolith, and volcanic neck. If you have this kind of structures in your construction, say for example, if you are preparing a tunnels, if you are constructing a tunnels, so what will happen? Your older rock will be there, then younger rock will be there. Which one is the younger rock? This dike is the younger rock. If you have this type of contact in your area where you are constructing in that particular region, that time you are supposed to understand the behavior or attitude of the dike. What may happen if you construct on this particular dike? Why I am telling you? Because if the magma chambers changes its temperature or increases also, decreases also, automatically where it will affect? It will affect on your construction. It will affect in your dike. So how dike is look like? Dike is always it is vertical in shape. You can see this vertical. Sill, how sill is look like? Sill will be parallel with your rock deposition. This is the one rock deposition. With the rock deposition, there will be having another layer, that is sill. Laccolith means a huge amount of new formation of rock will be there. What may happen when you construct on this particular laccolith? If something changes in laccolith, automatically your construction, whatever you have constructed on this particular region, they may get collapsed there. So as a civil engineer, you are supposed to understand the behavior of the rocks. Is it clear, the concept? ತಿಳಿಯಾತದ್ರಿ ನಾ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಕತ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ
Yes,
ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ಮಾ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ರೀ, suddenly it will affect your laccolith or your primary rocks. If the primary rocks changes their behavior, say for example displacement ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸಡನ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾ ಅಥವಾ ಸಡನ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ದೇ ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಕೊಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್. That's why this basic geology subject is there for your to understand the behavior of the rocks. Not only the rocks, the availability of the rocks, which type of material you are supposed to use for the particular regions. Say for example, what happens if you use marble as your flooring?
Marble is costlier.
Yes,
Economic.
it is the costliest one. Okay, and also the availability is very less. Where your marble will availability is there in India? It is in Rajasthan. So whatever the marbles are coming for the construction, those are all coming from the Rajasthan. Okay, and what about the granite? Granite is available in Dharwad, is it? Is granite available in Dharwad? Of course, in shops are there are available. But in nature, I'm asking you.
No,
Is it
sir.
available? Yes?
No, sir.
But
No, sir.
don't know. Granite, rich granites are available in Karnataka, our this Chitradurga and Hampi, near some of the area Bellary. So whatever granites you are using right now, those are all coming from that particular regions. Okay, Dharwad does not have any type of granite depositions here. What type of depositions are there in Dharwad? Dharwad is famous for one particular rock. Of course, it is famous for Peda, I know, but Dharwad is particularly, it's a world heritage, you can say. A very typical rock is available in Dharwad. Which rock it is? It is in school time also, school syllabus also, it was mentioned there. Anyone? No? Don't know? Okay. It's a homework for you only. You can tell me in next class. As a Dharwadian, you are supposed to understand which type of rock is deposited in below your houses. Okay? It's the oldest rock. Okay? You are supposed to tell me the name. Okay? This slide is understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, you can see here how these dikes are look like in the nature. This is, you can see black dark color.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
that
sir.
is primary rock. Another light color is there. That is secondary rock, or else you can say this dark color is a younger rock and older rock is this light color. So what happens, which may have more strength, dark color or light color?
Light, dark color, sir.
Dark
Light
color.
color.
Why? Because it is younger rock.
Younger rock, sir.
Yes. You can take an example of, say for example, if a 25 aged man fight with a 50 aged man, what will happen? Who will win the battle? Yes,
25 is the man.
25.
25.
Why? Because he is younger.
He is more younger.
Yes, exactly. That's why this dike will win the battle, okay, with a lighter one. So what happens as a civil engineer when you go for the construction? What will happen here? The behavior of the primary rock will be a different one compared with a lighter rock. So, however, the dike changes its nature. Automatically, whatever you will construct on this particular region, that may changes their behavior. That is the importance to understand the intrusive igneous rocks. Say for example, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಟನಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಈಗ? You are supposed to drill, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For drilling purpose, what may happen? This lighter rocks get eroded very easily. But when it comes to the lighter rock, darker rock, it will changes its behavior. And not only that, you will drill as it is only. But after sometimes, if magma chamber changes its behavior, then what will happen? This dike may changes its behavior also there. Understanding? ತಿಳಿಯಾತದರಿ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಏನ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ಮಾ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ನ ಏನ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದ ಈ ಡೈಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ತದ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಡೈಕ್ಗ, ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೂ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಡೈಕ್ಗ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think this slide is visible to you all.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
I think
sir.
Yes,
you
sir.
have seen this type of depositions of rocks, right? Most probably near to the Haveri, Ranebennur and Davangere the side. I think this type of rocks are visible near to the roadsides, right? ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ ಇಂಥದ?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is called granite rock. You can see in this particular diagram, animated diagram, batholith is there. That white color patches are there, right? These tries to come on the earth surface. This is also called as intrusive igneous rock. I think Gomteshwar Murti, all of you seen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Can anyone tell me
Yes,
how
sir.
it is made up of? What material it is made up of? It is a single rock it is, which is extended till
Yes.
below the earth surface also. You can see in this diagram, a single rock is extended till to the surface. That is called batholith rock. Gomteshwar Murti is made up of a batholith of a rock. Is it clear? So what happens? Whatever changes happens in the magma chambers, those effect will be seen on the earth crust. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಏನೋ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೋರಿ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ತ್ರಾಸ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ನಡ್ಯಾಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಇಲ್ರಿ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಅದೇ
Yes, sir.
ರೀತಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತರದ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಣ್ತದ. Like that, as a civil engineer, you are supposed to understand when you go for the special designs like tunnels, bridges, dams. That time, you as a civil engineer, you are supposed to understand